you already married. You ain't thinking about no prenup because you living your regular life.
This is his third wife.
Oh, he's thinking about prenup.
She knew.
Okay, all right.
This wasn't like
and she was a dope dealer's girlfriend back in the day.
Yo, what?
She know the game. She ain't stupid.
You think she just want to be around this mustache?
Darkwing Duck. Better watch out, you bad boys. Darkwing Duck.
Oh, I got the picture.
I'm telling you.
Let's get dangerous.
But I'm saying though. Do you think that's an excessive amount? 200 million. It won 200 years. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
No. Those are her kids. They don't have any kids together.
I thought they had like 3 kids.
No. Lori. That's not even. That's
they
not
don't
even.
even look. They don't even look.
Nah. Hell no.
So how long have they been married?
I don't 3. Let's say 5 years.
5 years.
Let's say 5 years.
Who else was in the picture with him?
Chris Tucker. Let's say 5 years. 200 million? No. 5 years, no. $200 million, nigga.
$200 million is like Michael Jordan's wife. Like
let's say that's a lump sum.
Career. That's a settlement.
I'm gonna say that's the lump sum. $200 million, like and then you gotta pay for that.
If you're with me my whole career and you never worked,
that's definitely.
And I have that money and I'm established like that, then yeah, I believe she's guaranteed that.
So 5.
If you've been
5 years, no.
5 years, no.
5 years, no.
5 years, you reaching like a motherfucker.
That just means he can afford it, basically.
I mean, he can. We know he got it. He said he's selling a couple homes in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, but yo, you have to think he got 3 divorces. He's paying.
But he got
3 alimony
money too. He got comedic money.
And he got the Steve Harvey show money. He did for real. Like Kings of Comedy, all that shit.
Comedy is still running.
Yeah.
That's still running on HBO.
And all those other investments we may or may not know about. So I mean, he got the money, but just because you got it, do you mean you got to give it?
Not all of her, no. And I know the first wife gonna be dumbass, man. Not getting that.
Well, let's say
she not.
Well, let's say you're not paying all 3 of them at the same time. It ends. At some point, it ends.
It only ends if they get married.
Well, he got married.
No, if they get
and also the judge determines how long the spouse support goes on. So it's not that you're not just going to get all this money because you mess around. Just don't get married just because you know you got income coming.
Yeah, because I mean it's
hell no. Let's say the first wife got hers for 3 years, right? So her 3 years is up. Second wife got hers for 4. Her 4 years is up. He got married to the third joint, and however long the judge determines she should get her bread, that's how long she gonna get it for.
I'm going into it either if I don't get married, and if I do, I'm getting a prenup offhand. Cause say she get big and popping, and she want to divorce me, or I want to divorce. Now I can take whatever the fuck I want from her. Mm-hmm. So save yourself the trouble. I'm gonna save myself the trouble.
$200 million. Excessive.
So say that does happen. Y'all get married young. She starts popping. You just fully support her. Mm-hmm. You know, y'all might have some kids. And then 10 years down the line, she's at the top of her game. Y'all get a divorce. Would you want some money?
I wouldn't. Keep your shit. It's your shit. I don't want nothing from you.
How is it her shit?
It's her. She made it. Keep your money. You made it.
It is her shit.
Listen, the law's not on our side, bro. It's not on our side.
No, not even that. I can see if I help, like, hold on.
You did.
I can see if I help, like, with my name on, like, these businesses. No, I'm not saying, like, moral support. If I really, like, was into, like, her partnership and stuff like that, and then, like, we got a divorce, and she tried to, like, do some shit, like, X me out of the company, no, bitch, give me my money, like.
But if I'm being a supportive friend, no, keep your shit.
A supportive friend.
Keep your shit.
If you're being a husband,
if I'm being a husband,
I don't want it.
You're supporting her, which means you're making sure everything
is. If she's popping, 9 times out of 10, it's if I'm working still. I'm supporting the kids, but a lot of that shit coming from her.
I'm good.
If she,
that's what I'm saying. Like you're doing whatever you like. Even if
so you saying if roles were reversed,
basically. Roles are reversed, like
get my point.
Say she's like y'all married and she becomes Cheech, and all that shit started popping. So you was at all her DJ things. Right. You were there. Then she got pregnant, had some kids, so you held it down and you were staying home so she can go do all the gigs and shit. You supported her. You were there. You held cases. You carried boxes. You were there.
He said,
"You're doing that." That's what whites were doing
if
for.
I was the roadie now instead of the
That's what I'm saying.
If Rose
and
reversed
10
to
years,
pay me,
10 years down the line, you don't. Not saying that you didn't sign no documents. You're not on no payroll. You feel me? You're not getting no checks per se.
That's when.
Because I mean, you know how when you're married, money is money. Some people marry just like that. So the account is yours.
But
you both got into the account, and she'd be like, "I want a divorce."
you can't be
already
mad.
Married.
You can't be mad. You can't
so
be mad.
You come in the middle of a marriage and be like, "Now I want a prenup."
Well, no,
I wouldn't be mad.
Well, no, a prenup is pretty much so you can't come in the middle.
Come at you like that. And 10 years down the line, she be like, "I want a divorce." You're not asking for no money.
If I am who I am, and then she becomes something, then no, I don't want anything that you made. But if I was nothing, you were something, and if I'm owed that, then pay me. I thought you were saying like, all right, I'm Steve Harvey. She became something after Steve Harvey, and then I'm going to ask for money. I don't want your bread, sis.
No, I'm saying like
I don't want it, but I'm saying, but if the roles were
that's why I was saying like the 5 years. No, like Steve Harvey's. If it was Steve Harvey's first wife, and it's 20 years down the line, and Steve Harvey's everything now that he is, she should get 200. I think. And I think if Rose was reversed, like if Oprah and Stedman was really to divorce her,
that nigga's never getting shit.
He's not getting shit.
He's not leaving. He's not going nowhere.
He's not getting shit.
But how do we know he hasn't went nowhere?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work in the man's benefit though. It doesn't. We not a lot of times we're not getting spousal support because they feel like we're able and willing to work.
You're a man.
We can go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to work in our favor.
But now
it works in a woman's favor most times.
Low key, women are the ones really out here getting jobs, and it's a lot of stay at home dads. So your scenario does play into.
If it's me and the judge be like, how much?
If I'm a stay at home dad, then yes,
this is what I think you should get,
pay
sir. Do you want this? Yep.
Yeah, if you recommend it.
Yeah, if you recommend, I'm not gonna say no. But if you tell it, like
no, that's what I'm saying. Like
if
she comes and say she want a divorce, or get a divorce, and the judge and if it was the man versus the woman, and the judge was like, all right, this is the alimony check. This is how much you should get. Do y'all feel like lawyers play a part in how much they get? Yeah, because they're gonna get
how much they get, but
the
actual summoning of the alimony,
yeah.
Dig up Johnny for me. He gonna get my bread.
And that's gonna be like, how much you say he made, or how much he worth? Oh, we gonna get that bag because I'm gonna get some of that bag as well.
Yes.
Dang.
But like I said, a lot of times men aren't getting supposed. You see what's going on? Like we talked last week about Fantasia and her little guy. For real. She talked. It's unfair. So what, bitch?
Don't Wendy Williams' husband want spousal support?
And he gonna get that.
He's getting that.
He's getting that.
He's going to get it.
He's getting. Mind you, he was her manager.
He was everything.
And then some.
Yeah. He was on paper. He was on books.
Yeah, he had a mistress for 10 years and then had a baby.
I was gonna say, that plays a big
part. I think he's not gonna get everything that he wants.
He's getting something because a lot of. He could be like, I was there to help her with her rehab. That's going to be the reach.
Oh, right? Yeah.
He's definitely going to throw her
the sentiments.
He's not going to, his reach is going to get slight downgrade.
Yeah.
But he's going to get something. He's going to get a nice penny where he can still support.
Shouts out to Mary J. Shouts out to Mary J and her dude. They got Ken dude got that bread. Yeah. He went through that, so we ain't had to go through that.
It's a lot of healthy divorces out here. Well, how much is Jennifer Aniston? She got a lot of. She divorced Brad Pitt or something.
Shit, Paul McCartney's wife got broke. Fuck off.
That shit crazy.
Upward.
That's why niggas like Prince.
Upward of $5 million $5 million a month, nigga.
Never married, bitch, but he had all of them. It's a contract.
It is a contract.
Yeah.
Do you know out of all the licenses that we are able to obtain, we have to renew? Drivers, gun, all that. You never got to renew your marriage license.
Because that shit says till death.
Never have to renew it. Never.
Can we
every 5 years. Every 5 years, you should be able to renew it.
When you get married,
every 5 years. Let's go back to the drawing board and figure this shit out.
Like, it's not no till death do us part. It's till this contract.
Till bank account says zero does us part.
Right. Like,
it was like, all right, baby, we about to come up on this joint.
5 years. How you feeling? How was the past 5 for you?
This legal contract.
For me, they were a little rough. But we stuck in there.
I think I can do another 5.
Do you feel like going another 5?
What's up?
Then we head down motor vehicles, get this sticker.
See, now that opens a conversation.
What if you got a stick on your house?
What if you want 5 and she only want 2? Or what if you want 2 and she only want 5?
Ooh.
2.5. Instantly. 2.5.
But you throw it out like, yeah, so how about another 2? And she's like, 5. Oh.
Don't ask me first.
Damn.
Don't ask me first.
You gotta say it
I'm
at
gonna keep
the
it a
same
bean.
time. You gotta say it at the same time.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, man.
You gotta say it at the same time.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. 1, 2, 2.5. 2.5 years left.
This nigga is crazy.
I'm dead serious, yo. Listen, the first 5 years may have been rough as shit.
That's real.
And you need a break. You need a break.
I think we niggas may be onto something with this. Like,
I'm
that
telling
needs to be a new marriage
We
contract.
need to
Like,
contact our
fuck that
legislator.
till death do us part shit. This contract is subject to review in 5 years.
Also subject to change.
At any time.
Anytime, bro. Anytime. Sure to be like,
Within the first 30 days at any time.
We like T-Mobile.
It's like a receipt, yeah. Like,
That's
come on now.
We like T-Mobile, bro.
If I can do this with a cell phone, for Sprint, T-Mobile, Nextel, if I can do this shit with Xfinity and sign a 5-year contract with them, I need to be able to sign a 5-year contract with my life partner at the moment.
I agree. I second that motion.
You heard that last part, at the moment. All right?
That's not going
I second that.
You said that's what?
It's not going
Why not?
So listen, you know how? So it would have to be.
It's called green cards.
It would have to be so many stipulations because say that you get a divorce in the 2 years of your first 5-year contract. Do you have to pay out?
No.
Null and void.
Null and void. Because it's the first 5. It's like a contract, bro. We ain't get through this whole thing.
We ain't finished it.
So when you void your contract on your lease, you still gotta pay.
But it's not an apartment, it's a person.
That's what I'm saying. It's a relationship. So that means say that person came into your relationship with nothing, and
Okay,
now y'all
so
built
it
so
depends-
much stuff.
it depends
So now
on-
they get nothing.
Nothing.
They leave with nothing.
Investments.
No, that can't happen.
It
That's
depends on the
dead.
investments
No
that
one's
we
gonna
make
sign
together.
that.
It can happen. There's a lot of people that go into relationships and it end and they leave with nothing.
In
It's
a
a ton of that
relationship,
shit.
you're saying a relationship, not in the marriage. People don't go in the
A
marriage.
relationship is a marriage. Period. Now you give me
No, because you
details.
just said marriage is a contract.
But it still is.
Relationship is not. You ain't signed a relationship with that girl.
It's still a contract. We talking about marriage. It's still a contract.
A relationship is not.
I said marriage. It's a contract. We talking about marriage. It's still a relationship as well.
All right, I got you.
All right. Let's argue.
Okay.
All right.
But still,
If you got kids, I pay for my kids.
Okay.
Them kids need me. They need what they need. You, on the other hand,
Nah.
your grown ass, nah.
Get your grown ass out of here.
Nah, get a job.
it's not gonna.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Why not gonna fly?
It's just not.
Hey,
Tell
Has that ever fly? Has that ever flew?
Telling your
nobody's
spouse,
ever tried it.
telling your spouse to get a job on fly.
No, I'm not saying.
That's right. No, so what
I'm
won't
saying.
fly?
I'm saying people who
This
I know
contract.
that I know there's stipulations.
No one's ever
like,
tried that.
Like in the first 6 months or first year, you get a divorce. That's done.
It's like a job interview too, man. Like, come
But
on.
after a certain amount of time,
It's a probation.
I mean, I forgot what it's called. It's not a prenup, an annulment. You have it up.
It's not a
until-
divorce because it wasn't long enough.
Exactly.
There you go.
It's a no.
So you're just saying they should prolong the annulment.
Yeah, because I think it's like what, a year? Or
Yeah,
like
think
so
a
it
normal
sucks up to a
year.
year.
Yeah. So, and you saying just another what, 365 days? Why not?
Yeah, why not extend the
So
annulment
the
for
annulment
another
should be
year?
2 years. All right, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, why not?
So an annulment in 2 years, if you blew up and she didn't, and we got divorced,
Because
you
you
blew
blew
up
up.
and
She did. That
The
sounds
week
so
before-
crazy.
or she blew up and you didn't. Like you never
Either
know.
way.
Either way, if
Before
you
that-
make
Because that's like saying you working and your girl got a YouTube channel and she started getting YouTube checks and you working and you divorce her and she blew up on YouTube. Fuck out of here.
You want some of that?
If you're paying the rent on the house you recording in,
I mean, I guess.
your lawyer, that's why you
That's
gotta
like
get
a
a lawyer.
lease.
That's,
That's like a
why
lease.
the lawyer will
I
fight
would
for all
say
that
that.
shit. The lawyer gonna fight for. Oh yeah, hold up. The
You
house.
actual list. Of
Exactly.
shit.
What did you pay for? The Comcast you pay for that? The
All
Wi-Fi that she streamed from? That's your shit, my
Bruh,
G. I'm gonna
you
get
know how many
that.
videos you
I'm
walked
gonna
in?
get you that. Fuck Fuck out of here.
You know how many videos you walked in
on the background?
Oh,
I want to check.
Yeah.
That's your Wi-Fi.
You gonna want something, right? You gonna want. I'm saying, bro. You gonna want something, right? If she straight blew up off your apartment,
off my apartment,
and my Wi-Fi, bitch.
Yeah, that's fact.
You probably bought the camera she recording on.
My network, for real.
My network. I named that network. That's my password, homie.
See, now you want to check. Now you want to check.
No, I said I wanted to check. What you mean?
No, but what we said.
All right, now
if she blew up,
I said if she blew up and I wasn't who I was, then I said I wanted one.
No, you're still who you are. You're still working at the post office.
No.
But she blew up on YouTube in your house.
We compared it to Steve Harvey. If I was already a celebrity status making my money, then she got money. I wouldn't want hers. But I'm a local joker. Bitch, pay me. Fuck out of here. That's my Wi-Fi, bitch. That's gonna be my leading argument. I pay for this Xfinity. I'm streaming.
You're gonna call
you want my
shit. Can I get a list of all my paid bills?
I need all utilities.
And who paid them?
And I bet you, the phone or tablet that she's using, I pay for that.
Now,
I bet you.
Some of that shit gets to being difficult when you feel me. You do start breaking shit down. It's like I don't want to be petty, but
Petty Eddie is what they call me.
That's what I'm saying. Like you be.
That's petty. If I'm a broke nigga.
Right now, you're not a broke nigga. I'm saying.
Oh, no, I'm broke.
Broke dudes. 2 broke dudes.
Drop that cheap. Listen, I'm broke as shit. So right now, somebody I'm with, she come up and I paid this and I did this and the third. I want my cut. Now I ain't saying I'm about to rape you. What I'm saying is, what's mine, you gonna pay me.
See, and that's what I was saying about you.
You gonna give me my shit.
Say his wife became Cheech. She had a radio station. She was a DJ. And
she popping all of a sudden.
She popping. But still, say it was your apartment that she started DJing out of. Or started, mixing or whatever, recording all her equipment off your Wi-Fi.
I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna be like...
She had YouTube videos of her mixing and getting YouTube checks off your apartment. You don't want none of that money. That's your apartment.
I bet you them get turntables.
That's like if she was going somewhere and paying the studio, like we come here and pay to do this.
Yo,
she's paying
it's
them.
Okay to
They're
be
not getting
petty.
none of that money.
It's okay to be petty.
Like,
don't let them
what
hoes
situations
tell you
are
nothing
you
different.
gonna want money, and what situation are you not?
Don't let them hoes tell you nothing different. It's okay to be petty. Fuck them. Be petty, nigga. It's our year.
Hold on, we trying to get interactive here.
It's our year, man.
We gonna get interactive with the IG live today. My man, Grandman 1126 says,
my man, Big
marriage
G.
is like having to fight Mike Tyson at the end of a punch out.
Damn.
Anything else would just be a relationship.
Boom. Facts. Fucking facts. And I'm duking it. I'm working out. I'm getting my cardio up. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this. I put that on. I put that on everything. I put that on everything. I'm not playing. I'm not with my money.
Oh, you already wrote that one?
I'm not playing with my money, yo. Is anybody in this room playing with their money?
No.
Not a single fucking soul in this bitch playing with their money. So why the fuck I'm gonna let another motherfucker play with my money?
I go down to the casino to just buy pizza and one drink. And
I don't go to the casino.
I don't gamble.
I throw coins in water.
I don't gamble. Oh, you was shit on the star. You Rolls Royce.
I'm
Only do $1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I buy a Mega Million when it's real high. Like if I can flip $2 into 600 million.
That's too much chance of my anxiety get the rush.
Yeah, I feel you, Jordan. I feel you on that.
I don't see because I buy it. I in my car. I check the day, but I still got it in 120 days. Let me check it.
But I have a system in mind. I only buy a certain scratch off. It's only $1, and it's my favorite number. Like the type of scratch off it is my favorite number. So I only get like one of them. Like every 2 months. I usually win. Should be lit.
I mean, yeah, I bought a couple scratch off. I either won my $1 back or maybe won $2, $3. Like every now and then, depends on my change at 7-Eleven or change at the liquor store. If they got it.
You ain't never hit big on a scratch off?
No.
Not bigger than 5 or 10.
$5, $10?
Yeah.
I hit 500 one time.
Oh.
Nigga, what?
And I would have quit.
Nigga, I was like.
Oh, quit buying scratch off.
Yeah, done 500. I'm up.
21. I scratch that. I got
I'm
this
up.
shit. I'm smoking. I'm just scratching. I'm like, yeah, well, that shit don't say $500. I'm thinking this shit is a fake or something.
But yo, for people to be in line, I mean, like, let me get 25, let me get 27. Let me
Yo, they be buying $50.
Their bill be 50 for scratch off. Then they get the cigarettes, they get the bottle, the beer. I'm like, damn, nigga.
It's a $100 trip.
I'm coming in here
just to the gas station.
I'm coming in here like, let me get a pint in the pant.
It's $100 a trip.
And them cigarettes and them scratch offs probably last them a whole week. That bed probably lasts them for a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm about to say that bed ain't lasting too long.
That's it.
That's a case of that. Well, okay, so listen. All right, so we know how everyone in this room feels about a prenup. Jag, you with the prenup?
Yes, security deposit.
Cheech, you with the prenup?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you with the prenup.
Only if you already got it before.
Well, I mean, I guess that would be the only reason why you need it if you had it. I'm with it. I mean, if me and you both broke, I'm gonna let you know you gonna leave broke, bitch.
Facts.
Yeah, you're not getting nothing else.
You returning the sender with what the fuck?
Yeah, hell yeah. The last nigga you came in, yeah. You gonna get to the next nigga broke.
We taking a picture of what the fuck you came with. We taking a picture of what the fuck I came with.
You came in with your box spring, your bedroom set.
You're gonna be like
and a couple dishes.
Run her Instagram. Everything in the house in the background.
Mine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab that photo out. Remember that picture that we took when we first moved in here about 3-4 years ago? Oh, all right. Yeah, I need your lawyer to reference that picture in this.
I want all
case.
want all my shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so everyone in this room has dealt with a woman. Safe to say, right?
C.
Cool. Bet C.
Gracious.
Great. Mr. Gracious. Okay. Gracious. All right, so listen. All right, so everyone has gotten to a little spat, a dispute, an argument with a woman, and sometimes it's not our fault. A lot of times not our fault. We know. We think logically, but we can't talk to them like that
because they don't want to think.
Right. They think because they think with their chest. What is a proper apology to receive, if any?
Oh, I take apologies in the form of cash app, verbal, or hall passes.
For me, sex is not an apology.
My man said cash app.
No, seriously, no. Cash app or Apple Pay me. Dead serious. Like, you want to show me that you're really sorry? First of all, that same pussy that I got when you weren't sorry doesn't work now.
Out the door.
Doesn't work right now, for real, right? Give me something, yo. Like
cash app, verbal,
like pussy saying my bad, food, or I'm sorry you feel that way are not apologies. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. No, bitch, it's not an apology. It's not an apology.
Somebody call him, please.
So what's an Jag, I'm gonna go to you.
410-415.
An apology for you.
We got it posted on the bottom of the IG live.
You and your girl, y'all beefing about whatever it is. Mm-hmm. She's clearly wrong. She notices it sometime later. What would be an appropriate apology for you to make you feel like, you know what, she understands my heart?
Well, I'm not like an emotional type person, so
you ain't got you don't have to be emotional to know that you're right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, since I'm not emotional, I'm usually considered like nonchalant as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you can apologize as long as you apologize about it, you understand what happened.
So give me the verbiage for an apology.
I apologize for what I did or whatever the situation is.
It gotta be sincere though.
It has to be sincere.
Of course, but I don't care if I get an apology from somebody that I don't care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
well, fuck them. Yeah,
no, we saying for your girl.
Like,
I'm saying your girl. Yeah,
like you're in a relationship, you're in something happens.
And then I'm cool with it because I mean it doesn't really bother me. You still don't care about the person at the end of the day. It's a waste of energy.
Cheech.
I accept apologies in the form of cash app, verbal apologies, or hall passes.
Fuck.
That's a sin apology, and I'm good.
Pussy is not one.
If she cheating, I want a hall pass. That's why I said a hall pass.
Oh, if she cheating, she belong to that nigga. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I will.
I'm not gonna say that because it's been a lot. I've seen 50-year marriages happen, and then one person stepped out, and 9 times out of 10 was that woman.
In our generation, we're not gonna see 50.
I mean, but we don't have to.
Don't say that. I'm trying to see.
That's you. No, him and his are the unicorn.
I know a couple.
But I'm simply saying, someone from our years now. The average for us is not going to be 50.
The average for us, the average marriage expectancy.
If there is a marriage.
If there is a marriage.
If there is a marriage.
Because now we have a lot of common law shit going on.
And we have a lot of situationships.
It's because people feel as though they have babies together or they have some type of ties
together.
That
common law shit, if they've been in a relationship and they got babies and they got like 8 years or 10 years like that. Well, that's a long time.
Yo, my father did that shit, yo. My father was with my stepmother before they was married. She was my stepmom before she was legally my stepmom.
Is that common law in Maryland?
Nah, but they moved to West Virginia where it is common law. So it was like, damn. And they moved like early 2000s. And it was like, shit. They've been there ever since. Then they finally got married just because she wanted a ring for real. That's it.
So
that's literally all she was like, I just want a ring. And he was like, we can just have a wedding for real. They had a wedding, like dead ass, but they was already together.
Man, sometimes the chemistry and the vibe be so good and so real that materialistic extra shit don't even really matter. Like, how do you think that they lasted that long and she didn't want a ring? I mean, a lot of other shit happened. I'm pretty sure shit get real. All that shit happens. But
I want it. Fuck it. I want it.
Alright. Pops was a rolling fucking stone. Like, wherever that nigga really laid his hat, nigga, yeah. Like, I got 2 little sisters, a little brother that it's deep. Like,
right, but what I'm saying is they've been together, you said, since 2000.
No, they've been together since, like, when I was a kid. Like, he cheated on my mom with my stepmom, and And
then he's ended up with your stepmom all the time.
Do you think the same way you get him, the same way you lose him?
He done cheated on my stepmom like 7 times, and they've been together this whole time. That's why I'm like, that shit can happen. Like,
I mean, I know it can happen, but I'm just saying, like, do you think that the same way you get a motherfucker, the same way you lose a motherfucker?
Yeah, but you know that going into it. My stepmother knew that shit.
Oh, well, as long as she knew it, because a lot of people go into the bitch blind. Like, all right, what he did to her, he ain't gonna do to me, and what she did, you know what I'm saying?
She definitely knew that shit was Big 10.
Well, shouts out the big,
yeah, and on some real shit, yo, like, I love my dad, I love myself. I just be like thinking, like, yo, how the fuck did she, like... But then when you start learning about your family history and then, like, your parents' history, when you get that... Like, me and my father, I got to a certain point in my life where, like, after I turned 18, me and my father could sitting and drinking with your father and shit like that. And some shit that niggas go, yeah, no, me and my father been smoking blunts since I was, like, 16. Together, just talking about life. So it's like, it's always been that type of connection. And then, like, the shit I would hear him say, I'm like, man, this nigga wild. Like, he got a whole wife in the house. Like, coming back to Baltimore just to do his dirt when he picked me up and then go back. Like, damn, like. So it's like, how does she's a strong ass woman. Like,
they say out of town dirt is the best dirt.
Yeah, that shit's wild, son.
That's what I heard. Cause I got a lot of uncles that do that type of shit.
Yo, that shit's crazy. And like, my father real life, like, had a whole setup back here, like, telling my mother shit. I'm just looking at my mother like, you crazy. Like, you think this nigga, you crazy, man. Like, I had to tell her, like, man, stop fucking with this nigga. You crazy. Like, you wild. Like, you bugging. But when you start, when you start seeing that shit, you start trying to take yourself out that pattern, so that way your marriage and what you want a marriage to be. That's why I look at marriage the way that I do, because the only successful marriage I honestly can say I've been around was my grandmother and my grandfather on my mom's side. And they got together when my mom was in college, and my grandfather loved my grandmother. Like, she was like everything. So do you believe that
I heard that the man has to love the woman more in a relationship for it to work.
I honestly believe that. Yeah. My grandfather did everything from up until her dying breath. Like, my grandfather was there, like, everything for her. Like,
so why do you think that is? Why do you think the man?
Because it was a different for their type of love. It was a different type of love. Like, my grandfather came from the South, like South Carolina and North Carolina and stuff like that, like the Geechees. Like, so when he came to Baltimore, he was just coming from being a sharecropper. Like, 1930s, 1920s, you young, you sharecropping with your family. You come up here in the 60s, you still got that mentality of the fucked up ass South that you just came from. She taught him how to read. She taught him how to write. My grandmother was a reading teacher in the city for like, she taught and made the standardized testing from like 1985 to like 92 or something like that. Like for the whole city, she made the test. So she had a husband that she was teaching how to read and doing everything like that, and he was just there for her, supporting her and just helping her get places and doing everything like that. So it was a real love, like.
But was that more love than what she was giving him?
Yeah. I can honestly say that with times when my grandmother was like, I can't stand this nigga. And I'm like, damn, girl, he just love you so much. Like, you can tell, like.
That is, I don't want to say that's something that I'm afraid of, because I want more of a 50-50 type of love. Or something close.
But I feel like every relationship,
something close.
One person loves each other more. Like, I know my ex loved me a lot more than others.
I think my ex.
I mean, it's all in different cases. Cause
you gonna hold about it or you gonna drink out about it? Like I'm just saying. For me, I wanted like. I mean, granted, there may be times where you love an individual more times. You know what I'm saying? That's sectional. But the entire or the duration of your relationship.
See, but you never know the duration.
You don't, but let's say, I mean, of course you don't know the duration until it ends, right? But even living in it, you don't want to feel like you're not getting the same love that you're giving out, right?
See, but people be looking for different things in love. People be looking for certain things in love. Like some people want a supportive or need certain things in love that other people don't need. Like some people want to feel. Some people need support and appreciation and all that, and be like, that's how I feel valued. Some people want to feel, like, say, upset, like, not obsessed, but, like, desired. And then that way I feel like you love me because you desire me.
So what's your love language then? That kind of goes to
That's what I'm saying.
What's your love language?
Those things got to go almost symmetrical.
I think that's some
in
shit
a relationship
that we think about now. If we didn't know about love languages in the early 2000s, and we just like, that's something that like that astrology side of love and relationships never got into it. That's something that people wouldn't even think about. Like, I think that would just be a characteristic of like finding out who you match with. Like, if you know somebody, if you're with somebody and they're constantly giving you something,
it's like chemistry.
Yeah, it's like I just know that.
Yeah, like when I was working at the Sheraton back when I was like 18. This guy was married. He was always telling me like he married his wife when he was in the Navy. They both was in the Navy, but he married her because they had good chemistry. He wanted to take her everywhere. Like everywhere he went, he wanted to take her because they just had good vibes. Like she wanted to take him everywhere, like little work shit or stuff her friends invited her to. That if husbands or boyfriends were welcome, she would bring them because they just had that vibe, that energy, that chemistry. Like if you don't have that, then
all right, for conversational purposes.
Like you have to want to talk to that person. You have to want to be around that person.
For conversational purposes, what's your love language? Like what do you need to feel love?
I like getting like terms of endearing, like little cards and shit.
So gifts and trinkets and things like that.
Trinkets. But I also like physicality. Like if I have a chick that I'm dealing with for real, like I like playing and shit like that. Like I just fuck with it. Like you feel me? Like that type of shit, like playful type shit. But it's like a type of contact. Like
it is.
I just like that contact with us. Like it could be a skin to skin. Like bitch, I just want to sit here and feel your arm on my arm.
Like,
so
I'm a physical guy.
I took the little love language. I took the love language test and mine came back. I'm a physical.
Word.
I need that type of that playfulness, that touchiness, and all that. I did because So I took that shit and some of it I didn't agree with, but for the most part I did because I like to play. Listen, I dig in your nose, put it in your mouth.
That's disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? It is, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting there laying around, you playing and all that shit. Like, that's, like, I like joking and playing and hanging and all that shit. That's the type of shit that I like. So that's my particular...
And see, that's what I said. You got to be able to want to be around to get to that point. Like, a lot of people can't sit there and chill and Netflix and chill with their lady.
Or that man.
Or that man. And just chill without maybe an argument happening.
Yeah.
You feel me? Anything anything popping off or somebody falling asleep or whatever. I ain't gonna say that.
I'm gonna say yeah, falling asleep. I fall asleep all the time. That ain't shit.
But like you gotta be able to enjoy each other's company.
All right, so we got that down pat, right? So my question is, if you're dating someone new, right? It's fairly new. What should your first vacation be? Like, I heard a story about, and I got this from another podcast, advice from a fuckboy, Clint Coolin.
Yeah.
And he told a story about a lady and her guy going on a vacation to Italy. They only been dating for 6 months. Me personally, 6 months, I ain't taking you nowhere but something local, DC, Virginia, maybe somewhere in Pennsylvania, Poconos. So your first vacation,
6 months and you went to Italy?
Where should it be? Me personally, being in the city that I live in, we going to DC.
So are we saying us as we because that guy might be on some type of status stuff where he randomly
us as we are because I'm talking to you as who you are. You're dating someone new. The first trip y'all decide that you go on, are you going across international waters? A road trip.
Somewhere could drive 3 hours.
There you go. I feel like that. Somewhere that if I go somewhere and you get on my fucking nerves, I can go to fuck home.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay like a hotel. That's gonna be in a tub.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. A hotel where you go in the tub?
Yeah, that's my pool.
Hey, yo, Jay. Let me tell you something about you, yo. I'm extremely sick of you.
Extremely done,
I'm extremely tired of you because you just said somewhere you can go where you can be in a tub. A couple weeks ago, you fucking with 7-Eleven bitches.
That's the question. He was like, you just meet a girl.
Last week you was asleep.
You better start turning your mic off.
Yeah, but go ahead, tell us more about this tub you want to swim in, yo.
I just said a vacation. Like, if I barely know this girl, I'm not gonna spend any money on anything lavish. So we gonna have. So what kind of tub you want to be in? So what kind of tub you want to be in? With a tub.
What kind of tub?
A nice hotel.
A jacuzzi tub.
A jacuzzi tub with the jets.
Yeah.
After 6 months.
After 6 months.
6 months is all she gives a jacuzzi tub with the 6 months, all she's working is a jacuzzi tub with the jets. Nigga, you not even at the A-Loft, nigga.
Oh my God, somebody call me.
You at the Ramada.
I'm a broke nigga, that's all.
Come on, no, man, you ain't that broke. You can go to the A-Loft in the fucking National Harbor, yo.
Oh my God.
I've been to the A-Loft in Anne Arundel. You heard about that?
Right, yeah, I've been there. Yeah, it's tough in there. I like that. I like that in there. But you talking about taking the bitch to the Howard Johnson? You taking the bitch to the Howard Johnson, nigga? Yo, you are fucked up. She should not give you no more pussy, yo. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry.
After 6 months, okay.
No, I ain't gonna say that because
nigga said Howard Johnson.
No, it's a Holiday Inn downtown, and this room is lavish, and it has a jacuzzi tub.
But he said he
said it was in it.
No, he said the pool was his tub. That's what he said, nigga. Don't clean it up for your mans. He said the tub was his pool. The tub was his pool, yo. Listen, us being here in Baltimore, right? I'm going to DC, maybe the Poconos for the first vacation. I'm not taking you across foreign waters. I'm not getting something stamped. I'm not doing that shit.
6 months.
6 months?
Some people fall in love 6 months.
6 months.
Nah, I ain't no sucker taking no bitch to London.
I'm gonna get a flight.
No, nigga, you know how long it take to get to fucking London, nigga? I know you 6 months, bitch. Fuck out of here.
They sit next to her for 23 hours.
23? You ain't never sat next to her for 23 nothing.
But this is you just meeting a girl in 6 months. All right,
no, but listen, you're not spending a whole day, walking around, going to get drinks, doing shit. You spend the whole day sitting next to her on that airplane.
And if I got my earphones in, don't talk to me the whole flight. Go to sleep.
She gonna be like,
I'm gonna buy you wine.
I mean, the first 6 months, you really just
Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Stop touching me.
No, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. I'm straight smacking your shit like that.
No,
we're not talking about shit. My R&B songs is playing. Get out of here. So my man said he taking her to the 7-Eleven.
What?
Yeah, he taking her to the 7. Wait. Oh my gosh. Yo, her pussy gotta be bullshit, yo. If you taking to get the jumbo twist. Shorty, listen, if my man take you to the 7-Eleven and get you 2 raggedy ass donuts, your pussy bullshit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You got these jumbos.
I got some 7-Eleven
reward points. Oh my god. Y'all niggas is fucking trash, yo. Y'all niggas is fucking trash.
I took a bitch to the Wendy's and got her a 4 for $4 one time.
That's luxury.
Yeah, fact.
That's luxury. Did she drive? Did she drive?
No, I drove.
You drove? Or if she drove, or she winning. If she drove and she got the 4 for $4?
Oh my gosh.
Big facts. Big facts.
Big ass.
All right, so listen. All right.
Big ass,
all right, good. All right, chill.
Where the camera lights at?
Chill. No cameras.
All
right. How y'all feel about nannies?
Nannies?
I'm not with it.
If y'all had the money and y'all was out here getting money, traveling, all that, you would need a nanny.
No, you would not.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Are they more expensive than daycare?
Right now?
Well, if you're okay, again, let's say you're famous and you're getting money.
Mm-hmm.
You're always on the road, always traveling. You're going to need a nanny.
You're not going to need a nanny.
If you and your wife are always going traveling, you need a nanny.
I don't need a nanny.
So who's taking care of your children?
My mom.
Then she will be a nanny.
Yeah, that's a nanny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a nanny.
That's still nanny.
She will be.
Yeah, that's still okay. Well, he's on some other shit. Okay. Well, my next question is:
a nanny is somebody you pay that you don't.
You're not gonna pay your grandmother or your mother to watch your kids if you torn?
No.
She living with me.
She ain't doing that.
So my next question is because since
you're trash,
LeBron, since he took it there, he kind of excluded himself from this for real. But I'm talking about if you got money and you and your wife are traveling because y'all doing whatever y'all doing.
Why can't they hear
what type of hiring should you do for the nanny? Should she be attractive or should she be ugly?
No, I'm getting an ugly old fat lady.
Big facts. I want Big Mom. I want Martin.
Facts. Or like
I want Martin.
The nanny from Billy Madison.
What about Fran Drescher?
Nah, she tripping. Yo ended up fucking her, like Yo ended up doing that shit.
Wild.
Y'all niggas tripping. But I get it though because she should be. It's something you shouldn't want.
Yeah.
Something you shouldn't want.
Not even that.
But
like,
if it's Fran,
not even that you shouldn't want. Like it should be ultimately somebody who's there to do the job.
It should be. But you know how many stories you hear about, the guy sleeping with the sitter?
She can't be no Mary Poppins. Like, bitch, don't be coming in here with no spoonful of sugars. I need you to come in here with a spoonful of Tussie.
No, you can come in. She coming with the umbrella?
No, I don't need no Mary
She could
Poppins.
be, what's the lady, Miss Frissom? She could be shorty from the medical school bus. I'll take her. She teaching your kids. She teaching your kids. She teaching your kids.
Mary Poppins?
The nanny in there stealing.
That's why you got these nanny cams. You think them nanny cams is for the kids? No. That's for them nannies.
They be in there stealing.
They be in there inviting people.
Yo, once they find your cameras, you gotta watch Mad Lifetime shows. Them bitches be looking for the cameras.
You can't trust them.
So they know where they at, bro. You
gotta stay off Lifetime Network.
I'ma just put a camera in plain sight and tell them like, yo, I'm watching at all.
Right, like a camera like that 5 joint, like it's just there. You're not gonna remove my shit. I'll smack you.
I'll smack the fuck out you. Or if I don't, my wife will.
Or the police will.
I'd rather the family fuck up first.
Well, we have this camera for a reason to prosecute you.
Out of nobody.
No.
No.
Okay, we can still fuck her up, but after we fuck her up, you still want her prosecuted for. So you're not just gonna let her go like, all right, you caught this L with this fade, now you're gone.
Nah, not if she ain't get shit out the house.
No, she got it out.
Oh, she got it out.
She got it out.
Because if she stole one,
she got it out.
They try to steal.
No, I don't want her to like come back and be in my house.
There's no come back.
Yeah, like when
you got beat up and you went to jail. There's no come back, bitch.
Yeah, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, fuck out of here, you gone. Fuck out of here.
Got it.
So y'all, so shouts out to all the ugly nannies because I'm employing them.
I'm definitely employing them. Old school big mama. She ain't gotta be ugly if she old.
She Martin. I'm giving me a Martin.
Oh, you gonna ask the sex of your nanny? Like, what if they classify themselves as an ex, but they look like Mary Poppins or a nanny or an old lady, like you said, but she's an ex?
No.
I mean, in the new wave of things, I don't know. Like,
she's qualified.
I wouldn't mind like having like a gay babysitter for my daughter.
If she's qualified for the job.
I'm saying like not even she. Are you saying like he and she or like
no? X is the gender.
X is the gender.
Okay, well, however X wants to qualify.
If you're qualified for the job.
If you're qualified for the job,
yeah, you getting hired.
And I know that you're not on no type of funny shit. Like by all means.
Yeah, you getting hired.
By all means. Just don't be putting that X shit on my child's.
That was my follow up. That was my follow up. Because since you're traveling, you're in Italy. Couple times a year, chilling months.
No, but the nanny and the kids come with you.
See, no, I look at it like, y'all ever seen the movie Harriet the Spy?
No.
It was an old movie.
I seen Harriet the Spy.
Yeah, and like Rosie O'Donnell played the girl's nanny. And when they got rid of Rosie O'Donnell, like Shorty was mad. But that's who she spent her time with majority of the time. So it's like, you can't be mad at her because whenever she see y'all fighting, going back and forth, she rather would chill with her.
I understand that.
But it was like the stuff that she was like, it was like she was raising her more than the parents, like, but it was like her lifestyle was wild, like it was different.
Well, again, as the parents, you don't substitute your child's upbringing for you know what I'm saying, for the nanny to do it. You still need to be a parent.
True.
The nanny is there for when you're gone for extended stays, and even still, they come with you.
Not all of them,
but they can.
They can. That's like you traveling during the school year. You taking your nanny with you. Then
there's homeschooling. A lot of famous people homeschool their kids. They're not going to public school.
Nobody say they go to public schools. They go to. I'm pretty sure they go to top private
preparatory schools.
But then they're still homeschooling is a part of that.
Yeah, and I would want to do homeschooling.
You're not going to necessarily a facility to get your schooling. You're at home or something, or you're in wherever you are to get that schooling.
But the thing about that is, I see what he's saying because it's like you don't want to have to uproot them and do all that.
It's not uprooting them if they've always been brought up in that.
Well, no, like that can still play a part into it because they don't know what their home is.
But that's not uprooting. If they've always known the lifestyle that they're currently living, you're not
like celebrity kids now.
But you're not uprooting them if they were born into
kids
that.
To me are weird as shit.
Not all of them.
If you
they're free black kids.
If you were born into it, it's not uprooting.
Yeah, it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if your kids at the age that they are now, and you get some type of celebrity, that is uprooting them and changing their life.
But even still, if they're into it, like you could have, like, look at Wiz and Amber Rose. You got one parent that's out here onto it all the time, but Wiz always got his son. Like, always got his son.
But that means his upbringing was whatever Wiz is providing for him. That's his upbringing. His mom, whatever she does, she's always gone. If he's always with his father, and let's say his father is home based or however he raises his son, that's his upbringing. Now to send him on the road with his mother, now that's uprooting. That's uprooting.
I see what you're doing here, sir.
Not living how you're living. Now changing that is uprooting. Our kids, however old they are now, and changing their lives and making them having to be with a nanny or whatever the case may be, that's uprooting. But if they were raised in that type of shit, then that's what that is.
Oh man.
Me personally, I don't plan on getting too famous. I'm not paying for no nanny.
I was about to ask. That was one of my questions I think about.
I'm staying with my kid.
Do you want to be famous?
I don't want to be in the camera famous.
I'm
not right here.
I'd rather be more rich than famous.
Yeah.
I'd rather shout out to Pusha T.
I'll be wealthy.
More rich than famous.
I'll take the wealth because wealth is of the mind for real. If you're mentally broke, you can know. If you gotta live in this mindset, that million's gonna come. You just gotta accumulate it.
That's a fact. But me personally, I don't mean because everyone knows how I am. I'm in the back. I don't need to be out in front. All that shit. I don't want that.
Too much comes with that name and that face.
I don't want that. I'm good.
Like
I don't want to be the face.
Just think about
I don't want to be the face.
If Rihanna was to walk out of somewhere just from a conversation, or Rihanna and Drake could be in the same hotel lobby, not even doing nothing. They could just be in passing, like, hey, what's up? If they walk out of that door at the wrong time together, or even if they walk out separately within like a certain time frame, niggas is gonna question that. Like,
I like the baby to move the way I want to move.
Yeah, like it's weird. Too much shit comes with that.
Cameras
that
and all that shit. I'm not. That's me personally.
Like,
I ain't with that shit.
And nobody know.
Yeah, a whole bunch of Burger King and shit like that. That's the type of shit that I want.
That's all.
Low key shit.
I mean, you can do that. Slim Thug and he got a whole neighborhood that he's building.
A construction company and all that shit. Yeah, so he got that
look
shit.
Look at Nip. Like people who followed Nip and knew what he did, knew what Nip was. You feel me? All the people who just now finding out, like, damn, I didn't listen to his music, but I didn't know he did all of that either. Like, yeah, it's like a newfound. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of people doing shit. You just gotta know who you looking at.
I've always loved the private, low key life.
Yeah,
that's always been my thing.
But all right, you know what's weird? Because Jay-Z and Beyonce got a private, low key life, but then they don't.
Because they're still Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to fully have that because they're who they are. They're icons.
It's like they have a mystiqueness about them.
Because they got enough money to have the mystiqueness.
They do.
But then, like, once they're there, and once one person knows they're there, everybody knows they're there.
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got that shit too.
But I think Will Smith's is a newfoundness for real. Social media got him popping again for real. Like, he don't need no show. He don't need no Netflix.
Because he's gonna be who he is regardless.
Like,
I really think he's doing that for fun.
Yeah.
Just something for him. You know what I mean?
Just something to do anytime.
Yeah.
He got all the bread.
Got hella bread to just chill.
Yeah, I don't want to be famous.
Might as well inspire some people on Instagram for free.
I feel about him being in Latin.
Yeah, I think that shit gonna be lit.
I think it's gonna be good.
I'm trying to take my kids to see that.
I think it's gonna be a good movie.
He did a little demonstration on Fallon of what the new Friend Like Me sounds like.
I ain't here for the soundtrack.
I don't think you can take it away from Robin Williams.
Well, that's a big pair.
I don't think it's a takeaway from it. But I mean, to be honest,
it is. I'm not gonna lie.
To be honest, who would y'all like to see play the genie then?
Robin Williams.
Okay, he's gone.
Oh,
who would you like to play the genie?
See, the thing is, it's too many people out that I'm thinking of that were around when Robin Williams was around, like Jim Carrey.
Ooh.
Well, he's still alive, so just give me one.
Jim Carrey. I could have seen Seth Rogen playing the genie, like in some type of dark, twisted way. I could have seen Seth Rogen playing.
I've seen that on like a hot shit.
So are you going with Seth?
No.
I will go with Jim. If I was you, I would go with Jim.
I can understand Jim.
Jim Carrey or Steve Carell.
I could definitely see him.
Steve Carell.
His voice and the voice
Steve Carell could
I can see that.
The genie all the way.
I can see that. I can see that.
Not depressing new movie Steve Carell. I'm talking about like.
I know. I'm trying to find which Steve Carell I want to see.
Him is cool too.
That Steve Carell.
Okay. So Steve Carell.
That Steve Carell.
I can see that.
Who could you see doing the genie instead of Will Smith for our generation? Well, for the new generation.
Shoot, since it's like Disney, I can't even put like I was thinking somebody vulgar, but as long as it's not Kevin Hart, because you know they usually would go to him first.
Yeah.
They said as long as it's not vulgar, because it's the genie, it's fucking Disney.
He didn't hit no Henny. Look at his eyeballs.
So
so as long as it's not Kevin Hart, you don't give a fuck who it is.
Have Kevin Hart been in this movie?
Ooh, that'd have been a great fucking either him or John C. Reilly.
Ooh, you tapped it. I see what you did there.
That wouldn't.
He woke up for 2 minutes.
Well, yeah. For a minute you were asleep.
That's that twisted type of white.
Yeah, it is
comedy.
But I feel like he can turn that on and off.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be Talladega Nights and
it wouldn't be Ron Burgundy.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So he can turn it on and off. He's multifaceted.
Because he definitely did that Santa Claus movie where he was like the elf.
Yeah.
That was a good
movie.
But
he's
the fact that he
multifaceted.
could do that, that's what Robin Williams did. Like, look at Mrs. Doubtfire. Like,
definitely.
Damn, that was fucking great.
So that was
a great. That was fucking great.
I mean, we still gonna support it.
I'm gonna piggyback off you, man. What he said, bro. I like.
Oh, your woke up moment.
What about Adam Sandler? Y'all feel,
see,
how you feel about Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler now, no.
His voice is like the same. That's like his thing. It's like his go-to thing, and I really wouldn't want to hear that.
I wouldn't want to hear that from Jamie.
But how do you know he would have used that voice?
Like, shut up. No, I'm not.
If you see a lot of his movies,
what I'm saying, well, he's never played a genie. So how would you know he did that? I mean, he
played a bunch of different characters.
But he's a great actor, so he would be able. But he would.
Shit was funny.
But he will be able to act like said genie.
It's not more so.
His genie would have.
It's his voice scheme that can't really change that much.
Yeah, voice scheme. You hear my niggas tonight?
It's the way that he talks. It's like
Adam Sandler. Hold on. Do you hear my niggas tonight?
Yeah.
Voice scheme?
Yeah, facts.
Roll that blunt up.
Niggas talking.
Voice scheme? I don't hear my niggas talking this deep.
I'm just saying, like certain things. Even if you was watching that cartoon movie that Adam Sandler did, and you never seen it, and we played it for you, I'm sure you would pick up that's Adam Sandler.
I mean, I get it quickly. Well, me personally, I don't have.
And he played other characters in that movie.
Me personally, I don't have a selection. I just wanted to hear what y'all had to say. Whoever they would have casted to play Genie, I would have watched it. If I would have liked it, I would have liked it. If I didn't, I didn't. But I don't have a specific person.
For my birthday, I'm definitely
When's your birthday?
May 25th.
Hey,
that's what it is.
Shout out to you, 29th.
Yo, I think Samuel.
Oh, my birthday is on a. My birthday is when?
What? Okay, you know what? You just deleted everything you fucking said.
Samuel Jackson turned 18.
Snakes on a plane.
Drop.
Yeah.
Allow him on to motherfucking wish.
Drop that, yo.
And then turn his mic off.
Drop that. My nigga, wow, bro. Samuel, just snakes on a plane? Nigga?
Who rubbed my motherfucking lamb?
You want some cat words in that bitch.
Alright. What y'all
Shaq could do it. He played a genie.
He did play a genie.
Shaq
Fool.
He played fucking Kazan, man. Come on.
He did. Come on, man. You supporting the blacks.
Don't do that.
Yeah, support the blacks.
You only have 2 black
Support
genies.
the blacks.
Sinbad and Shazam.
Sinbad. There you go. Sinbad is mine. If you Sinbad, there you go. Sinbad. There you go. Sinbad was the best genie I ever met.
I remember watching
that I didn't meet. Shout out to Sinbad. What y'all got next, bro?
I heard about the Joe Black and Sin breakup.
I think they've been broken up for a while. Yo said her phone been on Do Not Disturb for a long time.
I got so much I want to say about that, but I'll let y'all go first.
And I told y'all that show was gonna fuck up the relationship.
Mona Scott's the devil. I've been saying that since the first time.
I've said that forever. My man can contest to that.
It's like
I've been saying Mona Scott's the devil.
Like,
I've been saying that.
I believe he only did it for sin.
Yeah, for the money.
No, I think
he didn't need no money.
I think he did it for her.
Before
I think he did it for her.
And all of that shit, Joe, his shit wasn't booming for real. He did Love and Hip Hop. He did Love and Hip Hop, and then his shit started booming again.
Nope.
Bro, his shit wasn't booming.
Yes, it was.
Nope.
He was doing tours with the podcast before that show.
Complex.
He's been on Love and Hip Hop for a very long time.
No.
He missed a few.
He missed a few seasons.
When he first started doing Love and Hip Hop, his shit wasn't booming like that.
That's
like,
we're not
we talking about this season.
Before this season, he was booming. It was no longer needed to go back to Love and Hip Hop.
What I say
that's like Cardi B going back to Love and Hip Hop.
What I say to you,
not technically, but
that I didn't want to watch him on Love and Hip Hop because I like him.
Yeah, and everybody who likes him, when you see him on TV, they don't like him.
I like Joe.
Hearing the asshole and seeing the asshole is 2 different things.
No, that Love and Hip Hop shit for me personally, totally against that shit.
Because Joe be an asshole.
What?
It's definitely fake.
I think they take real situations and script around it.
That shit.
200% scripted.
They try to script real emotions.
Having babies and shit.
They try to script real emotions.
Oh, that's when the shit gets real. Like Stevie J and all that shit, that's real. Like they was probably fucking and he slipped up. That's why I say they take real situations.
They was crackheads.
Damn.
I don't because I don't like to dip into. I don't like to dip into people's relationships and shit.
Right.
I kind of trying to stay out of that. You never know what's going on. I mean, we hear what's in the blogs and like gossip and shade room and all that other bullshit. I don't really want to get into that shit for real. I like Joe Budden for what I like Joe Budden for, not necessarily for his relationships.
Did they get married?
I can't say to that. No, they engaged.
Who?
They didn't get married.
They've been engaged for 4 months. They got a kid.
Sin and Joe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she good.
What check is she getting?
She get a child support.
Child support?
That's it.
Oh yeah, that's Spotify check now. Damn.
Spotify complex.
That's why I would see
tour checks.
When shit gets real,
and
just gonna blow.
She gonna get some of his Love and Hip Hop checks.
Yeah. Well, she probably getting a lot of that.
All of those checks.
I'm just saying.
Child support hits.
Me personally, Love and Hip Hop.
They don't hit one check.
The fucking devil.
So
So I don't know too much about that. I don't know too much about their relationship. And
yo,
shit,
to me, any cool guy that we think is like cool, as soon as they get on TV on one of those reality shows, it's like, fuck.
So can you see why I don't want to do that?
So would you deal with a like say
the only person I like that was on it was Jim Jones when the very first one came out when he pulled that nigga out and was smacking him on.
Yo, what the fuck?
His whole hood was out there and they was ready to smack that nigga on the joint.
Damn.
That's the only time I liked it.
That's when Mona got real.
That was before they controlled it. They was like, yeah, we gonna do reality. That you can't really do reality TV, but now they can because they controlling the shit out of that shit.
I mean, they did it for years with Real World.
I'm good.
But the real world, like when it very first started airing, when they had real black people and they was really fucking fighting and fucking niggas up.
Like that, yeah,
that shit is not how it is now.
That shit was
nothing like that now.
They had jobs and shit.
So I was talking to a homegirl
today,
and she Joe Budden had tweeted something along the lines of, you know, it feels good to be able to finish a meal on your breakup diet. And according to her, I didn't see it. According to her, it was shade.
On a breakup diet.
What does that mean?
I'm assuming this is how I took it. That you know how you
feeling like I'm 45.
You know how you go out. You know how you go out on a date with your lady and she eats something off your plate. Like, all right, cool. I ain't got no girl now. Now I can eat all my food. That's how I took it. But some people was taking that as shade, like he was shading the girl. I don't see that shit, bro. I don't, man, fuck that shit, man. It's none of my fucking business. If they break up, they don't. They break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's another thing I don't like about this generation. They do not mind that.
So I got a question. If y'all say y'all podcast, you feel me? When y'all podcast gets popping, cause y'all gonna be popping.
It's popping right now.
Yeah,
it's
popping. I just gotta get like
popping right now.
Real big.
Yeah, when y'all break through that. Y'all get y'all breakthrough. Would y'all deal with somebody that has been on reality TV or TV period?
No.
Or do y'all just want a regular degular?
Regular degular.
I can't even front. When I get to popping, I got 3 I got my eyes on. But they from here. But I got my eyes on them. Grisha Webb,
you saying like to interview him or have him on?
No, nigga.
To be with him.
You good. You ain't got to answer this question.
Oh, see, I totally missed the question.
You happily married?
I said no.
I totally missed the question.
Regular degular.
Like to be. I think I would dibble and dabble with the high and famous. Yeah.
I think I would dibble and dabble.
Also just fuck.
So which one's on your list?
If we talking about just fucking,
nah,
cool.
Nah. I got a couple that I would probably date.
Like
if I ended up
she seemed
definitely gonna try date.
Like she seemed cool enough. She seemed cool enough to be in a relationship with.
I'm good on that.
Like, and the only one that's not from Baltimore is Tiffany Haddish. I know I can.
I'm good on that.
Yo, did you see her at the Met Gala with a bag of fried chicken?
No comment.
Hood is a bitch. I never understood the Met Gala.
She tried. Listen, at some point, yo,
I ordered her movie.
Tiffany Haddish just goes above and beyond to give this nigga stereotype, bro. Like, come on, chill the fuck out.
She definitely lives the stereotype.
Chill the fuck out.
But hey,
we know you a nigga.
Hey,
no, but we know you a nigga.
How? She is a nigga.
We know you a nigga.
How people manipulate and get that bag is nobody's.
Well, I don't care how you get your money.
That's how she getting it.
By pulling out fried chicken out the Ziploc.
By playing stereotypes and getting.
How much money you think she got out the Ziploc?
What people say? Good, no publicity is bad publicity.
All right, that's great. How much money you think she got out the Ziploc?
All of it, like from Ziploc?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, because she's definitely getting a group.
Well, I'm pretty sure Ziploc paid her to do that shit. If she really had a real Ziploc bag, and you can see that shit.
I couldn't see the bag, but she pulled. I saw the chicken through
plastic. But then it all goes back. But then it all goes back to how, because we had this conversation before about how we're represented.
So it's not a stereotype if it's true. Niggas love fried chicken.
Well, listen. Well, no, it is a stereotype because how they portray niggas in public.
I mean, I get that.
But then you get the stereotype.
No. I don't get that. Because my thing is, you can't, us as black people, we can't be mad when niggas be like, oh, y'all like watermelon, grape soda, and fried chicken. Do you like watermelon?
Yeah, but I'm not.
Hold on. Do you like watermelon?
Yeah.
Do you like watermelon?
No.
Do you like watermelon?
No.
Y'all all like fried chicken?
Yes.
Yes.
You like grape soda?
No.
No.
alright, y'all two the exception. But you like fried chicken. I like all three of those things.
But
it's
again,
not, how is that a stereotype if you like all three?
It is a stereotype because they're making a general synopsis of the masses. It is.
Alright, so if they say niggas like fried chicken,
I understand what you're saying.
I mean, I get
it.
No,
like,
no, I get exactly.
Yes. Is it a stereotype if it's true?
I get exactly what you're saying.
You just don't like the portrayal of it. That means that we have to get in those positions to control the portrayal of it.
But a lot of the times with a lot of the things that we're going to is about the portrayal that we're going through. A lot of the time, because we don't want to be perceived as something, but then we get mad when we're perceived as something.
But when she get a lot of things and her voice and how she acts and how her voice is, she's getting the black people roles that when you be like, you don't see a lot of black people in those things. She's getting a lot of those roles.
She's getting typecasted. Monique got typecasted.
She's filling in to get typecasted. And you feel me? Where you would not, like, I would never have thought that I would hear a black person on a Groupon commercial. But, and she's the one doing it. She's getting that check.
She got out of that typecasting.
No, she hasn't.
How not? White people use Groupon more than niggas.
That's fine, but give me something that she's been casted outside of some nigga shit.
Outside of some nigga shit?
Yes.
Groupon.
The Groupon shit.
We are the cheapest motherfuckers on earth.
No, we not.
Yo, when you talk to people, when I be talking to people,
I just told you the other day, like, I stumbled upon some shit on Groupon. Niggas don't be using Groupon like
niggas
that.
Bullshit.
The average nigga in the hood is not using Groupon.
Just because you average niggas
the
not.
average nigga.
No, we are.
Bullshit.
All of us.
Bullshit.
All of us
That's
are.
bullshit.
No, they are not.
That's bullshit. Yes.
I told.
First of all, niggas. First of all, we not talking about niggas on the corner.
That's the average nigga.
We talking about us.
No,
we talking about us. We talking about us.
Even people like us aren't, because we was having a conversation at my job one day, and I was like,
you work with a bunch of fucking Africans, nigga.
No.
Fuck out of here, man.
I don't work with only Africans.
A bunch of foreign ass niggas.
In the pharmacy, there's Americans. The drivers are foreign. The pharmacy is American. In the pharmacy, I was having a conversation, men and women, about going on dates or whatever. And I was like, yeah, man, just go on Groupon. They got mad nice restaurants that you can get for the low, and niggas do not know. Women know, niggas do not know.
Black women are still niggas.
I'm when I say niggas, I reference.
You talking about men? See, no, I'm talking about niggas as a whole, as black people.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't because only only women using Groupon. A lot of
you're
guys
segregating. Now you're segregating black men from black women. The fuck out of here.
You can't say men and women use it if only black women are using it.
But they're still black. A white person going to call a black woman a nigga.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry.
Listen, hold on. If you're black, whether you're a man or woman, and a white person
you can't say all black people are using it. If only black women
You got it.
That's not all black.
You got it. A black woman is still a nigga.
Why is all this shit disappearing?
You got it. A black woman is still a nigga. I don't care what you talking about. So you mean to tell me your wife wouldn't be considered a nigga to a racist white person?
How did we get to that when we talking about Groupon?
We talking about niggas though, aren't we not?
No, we talking about
Groupon. We just said niggas 12 times.
Niggas.
Okay. We just said niggas 12 times.
All right, yo.
When you said you think about niggers, because now you don't remember how many times you said niggas. You said you think of black men.
Right.
That's what you just said.
Using Groupon as well.
But black women are still considered niggers.
Oh my God.
But all niggas, you can't say all.
You got it, man. You got it. I didn't say all. I didn't say all. I ain't say all.
You didn't say all.
No, I didn't. I said they're classified.
So deep.
That's what I said. But you got it, my nigga. You got it. I can't argue with it. Because I'm drunk.
Thank you. Tiffany Haddish. What the fuck is this guy doing here? Tiffany Haddish has roles outside of.
But I asked what they were. And no one can tell me what they were. No, I'm talking about besides the like stereotypical roles. Is what I asked.
Girl Trip was stereotypical.
Yes.
Last OG was stereotypical.
Yes.
I haven't seen. I haven't seen.
Switch or something. See,
turns
into a girl or something.
No. That's you talking about Little? Oh, what the man wants or something like that.
That's stereotypical.
That's a remake of
I don't know.
What a Woman Wants, and that was all white.
Yeah, Little.
She in Little?
Yeah, she
I want to see Little.
Night school. That's stereotypical.
How is that stereotypical?
A little bit because
she's a teacher.
Because it's predominantly a black cast.
No, it's not.
So a black cast makes it.
That's hell no.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You got typecasting in a white movie.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
How?
Yes, what you mean? How?
She didn't get. That's not the typical role for her. She was never no teacher.
So you mean to tell me
she wasn't no ratchet teacher either?
I'm not saying. Yo, I saw the movie, and that's one of the rare movies that I go see. She was cursing at that little nigga Kevin Hart. She was cursing, dragging that little nigga.
Your teacher ain't never cursed at you yet?
Huh?
Your teacher ain't never cursed at you?
What school you went to?
I went to Woodlawn.
Yeah, she cursed me.
Yeah, exactly.
Stereotypical.
No, it's not.
We in a black school. We in a black. Yo, Woodlawn is a black school.
Yeah,
Milford is a black school.
I mean,
come on. Don't hit me with the I mean.
Typical, yo.
Don't hit me with the I mean. And you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Come on, yo, me and you, we grew up in the same zip, basically. Don't tell me that's not stereotypical.
Alright,
yeah, we had a couple Caucasians around.
But they was the ones cussing too.
Everybody curse. I'm talking about niggas.
Alright, you got that.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas act like I don't know what I'm talking about.
But that's not no typical role for her. For her, that's not a typical role, bro. That's not what typecasting is.
That may not be what typecasting is, but that's a typical role.
It's not. She ain't never played no teacher. She was ratchet, but she ain't never played no teacher.
But she plays ratchet.
Alright, I'll give you that.
She plays fine. So her profession wasn't supposed to be ratchet.
So you want to see Tiffany Haddish in like a spy movie?
I want to see her doing whatever she's doing. I don't give a fuck what she's doing. I want to see her whatever she's casting in. I want to watch it.
I don't think she was on no coon shit pulling out that project.
I'm not saying no. I'm not gonna give it a coon. No, hell, I'm not gonna give it a coon shit. Like who can we get a coon charge?
Kodak.
Coon?
Yeah.
Explain.
Kodak gets out of jail. Everybody, he has a spotlight on him instantly when he gets out of jail. The first thing you do is you use your platform to not do anything positive. Like, you can still have your fun or whatever, but you're not doing anything positive for you out here trolling, being the little kid who wants to sit at the big brother table and shit like that. So within doing that, you bringing down other people. You making yourself look stupid, making your label money. Cooning.
So you said making your label look stupid.
Yeah, I see what you're saying because dude, him and rappers like him, they have a high white fan base.
A high white fan base. When you go to Kodak shows, all white kids.
Like, you gonna see niggas us in the Kodak.
So if you're making yourself look stupid,
you cooning for the white.
That's what you're doing. That's you. That's your whole whatever.
But you're doing it for the white folk.
He's doing it for them.
So do you think when Tiffany Haddish is pulling out chicken out of a Ziploc bag, she's humoring us or she's humoring the Caucasians?
I don't think she's humoring.
I think that's who she is.
I think that was who she is, and I think
that's like Cardi B and all the
only
ratchet shit she said.
White people are getting humored by that.
Only
shit.
White people get really humored by Cardi B ratchet shit.
No, not only Cardi B, but they getting also humored by a nigga pulling chicken out of a Ziploc bag.
So then that's cool. You said it wasn't cooning.
No, I did not say it wasn't cooning. He said it wasn't cooning.
You said I wasn't giving her the cooning charge.
I didn't. He said he was giving her that.
And you said you wasn't.
I never said I was portraying that. I'm telling you, I'm listening to this man right here. I'm listening to him.
I'm gonna run this back.
Yeah, run that shit back and text me later when you fucking hear this shit. I'm letting you know, the white people love to see the shit that niggas is doing.
So you think it's a new age minstrel show?
Yes. White people love to see the coon shit that niggas is doing. That pulling chicken out of a Ziploc bag, coonery. Kodak Black performing in front of a lot of white people, and that's who his fans are. Cooning. It's all cooning. Maybe it's not to a certain degree, but it's fucking cooning. You can't give Kodak a cooning charge and don't give her a cooning. She's doing the same thing. She entertaining these fucking crackers.
So Steve Harvey cooning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big fact. The Steve Harvey, the show he got now,
Family Feud.
Cooning. Family Feud, cooning.
Ray Lewis cooning?
Cooning. He been a fucking coon.
When he was here.
So all NFL players are cool?
No. Can't say that. Marshawn Lynch? No. Richard Sherman?
No.
Well, athletes. Or majority of them cool.
Ray Lewis? Cooning.
LeBron's not cooning.
Commentators. Like
they are coons.
No, I can't say that.
I won't say he's cooning.
Michael Strahan did some weird crossover shit that no other commentator can do. Like,
I mean, he had a good profession. Well,
and he had to get his teeth fixed.
He did. He made that shit work.
He made that work.
But it was like a weird crossover that he did because he went from sports commentary to Dancing with the Stars, and then
like daytime,
Kelly and River. Like,
yeah,
how the fuck did that happen? Like,
all-time talented.
You started being an anchor for Good Morning America.
Sit that line between cooning and not cooning.
You can't see Shaq doing that shit.
No.
You can't see Charles Barkley doing, and if you do, it would be some weird.
It'll be weird cooning shit. So that's why I say some of that shit is cooning. Some of the shit is.
Us working and be cooning, man.
Huh?
You know?
Us
working for the white man, be cooning.
Nah.
It depends how you look at it. It can be.
Are you sucking his dick to coon? Like, are you sucking his dick to get on top?
Whoa. Not so much. You got those high. I've seen it in the corporate world. You get high black people in positions, and above them is a council of white people, and they feel like I gotta answer to them. I don't want no slack from y'all because we are the same color. So like, pick up y'all shit. Like, whoa, like you sound like an overseer right now. You sound like a.
Well, me personally, I don't see anything wrong with uplifting yours.
Like no, it's not an uplifting. It's one thing to uplift, but it's one thing to crack the whip and like be like an overseer.
Yeah, so like the black guy in Life. Who was the
gun line boss type nigga. It's like it's one thing to do that. You had black people in those positions that like they're not sucking his dick, but they sucking his dick. Like,
so let me get this. So let me ask you this. So let's say we're all middle class, right? Mm-hmm. And one person raises quicker or faster than the other, and they get to a certain level. You're still down here. They see what it is to be up here. Mm-hmm. How should they get this person, their friend, their compadre, their kimosabe, whoever, to elevate?
People got to start building, and I just had this conversation with somebody. That's wild. It's not a crab in a barrel. That crab in the barrel Willie Lynch shit is fucking fake. Somebody made that shit up as propaganda to keep that shit rotating around. When all we got to really do is help. Once I get to the top, if I'm not building steps already to help bring you up and putting shit in place, i.e. like I'm gonna keep referencing Nipsey because he did it. Like he opened a whole platform for people such as the store to employ his homies. Like, all right, bet you not so much into the music shit. I'm gonna open up something for you, you feel me, and everybody else in the hood, you feel me, get jobs.
So what do you do with, you got the homie that is talking this elevation shit, but when it's time to elevate, they don't want to go.
He ain't with it.
He ain't with it.
Some people you really gotta like give them that opportunity to see. It's a chance thing for real. Like I had an opportunity given to me, and I dropped the ball for real. Like all because I wasn't ready to up and go somewhere like that I could have been at the time. But it was like, yo, I need you to go, and it was like, fuck. Like I dropped the ball, so it was like that opportunity. Sometimes you just gotta take that opportunity. It's like a risk.
So
like,
how do you elevate your mans? How do you elevate your brother?
They gotta see it. They gotta see it for themselves.
So it's on the other person.
It's not on the other person. You gotta take the mental stress off of yourself.
No. When I say the other person, I'm talking about the other person. Like you being who you are, you've elevated. The person that's below you, but that's your brother. You want to see him grow. Yes. You want to see him come up.
Yeah. But
he's at a plateau.
Yeah.
He's where he is, but he's talking that elevate shit. How do you get him to boom?
On some real shit for real, like that shit is hard. Like that person has to wanna. I can try to put. I'm gonna speak from a real place. Like this radio shit. You know, we was down the street first. Mm-hmm. Phil put me in a position to, you feel me, broaden my horizons and learn better things. And while I'm sitting in here, you feel me, doing certain shit, I'm learning shit while I'm going along and doing that type of shit. Niggas needed engineers for down the street. I'm like, damn. You know how to do all the shit. It's nothing. Telling them, like, yo, just come up here, yo. I got you. Come up here, I got you. Come up here, I got you. Because the more, you feel me, we see people, the more niggas can get a budget for certain type of shit and shit like that. So it's like, all right, cool. Yo just kept telling me like, nah, I'm good. But me knowing who he is, he was in a depressed state of mind. Like, somebody that's in their own thoughts mentally and they got their own depressions and shit going on, you can only do but so much to help that person get about that shit. So I can just keep giving you encouraging things to do. Like, yo, come here. Yo, come to this show with me. At this time, like, I had gig after gig. I'm like, yo, just come. Like, you ain't got to do nothing. Just come. Be around the network. You do graphic designing. People need flyers. People need all this type of shit.
So you being in the position that you're in, you knowing where he is, where he can go, but you see him stuck or complacent. What is your next move?
I mean, after that, after I give him the opportunities and told him and like, yo, like, it's, you just gotta wash your hands of some shit sometimes. Like, you giving the knowledge, but they not trying to receive it, or you're trying to give the opportunity. Sometimes it's meant to just, you feel me, put that energy to somebody else who you know really needs that shit and can feed off of that energy. And that's not nothing bad, because you have other people. If you have that one person around you that is willing to do some shit, that's how I ended up with 4 other co-hosts. Like, them seeing something that I really love to do, and I see something in all of them. Like, damn, like, come on, yo. You know, I started radio with this nigga.
But when you leave that one friend, and
I'm not a bad friend.
No, I'm saying when you leave that one friend and you go on, and because you know how they are and where they weren't trying to go. Now, this person, when they open their eyes, so to speak, and they look at you escalating, just going up, and they talk to their circle whoever they deal with, and they're like, man, he left me, and so on and so forth.
Of course that conversation's gonna come up.
How do you feel about that?
I don't feel any type of way, because I know that what I was doing was a betterment. Like, I'm trying to help. You can't sit there and say I left you behind, because I gave you the string. Not only did I give you the string, I hit it with the grappling hook and left a fucking line for you there. And you went with some scissors and cut the bitch off.
Yeah.
So you can't say that's on me. If I left a line of communication, a line of everything open for you to just say what's up and come down, ain't no telling what could have been. You feel me? Like, especially since we started radio, like, me and this nigga started doing this shit in high school together. So it was like, he sees me constantly around the radio shit, around shit. He's like, man, he telling me, yeah, yo, you get nice with this shit. Like, this shit cool. Like, you gonna have your own shit. And I'm like, nah, nigga, we gonna have our own shit. Like, if he's already not including himself in the original plan, nah.
I understand. I mean, because being a part of a team, you want everyone to blossom. You want everyone to grow. You want everyone to reach their full potential. But you will have, for lack of better term, some stragglers, some ones who may not see set vision at first or second or third. I struggle with how to take people to the next level. Like, you may see something in them that they don't see in themselves.
That's why I said.
So now it becomes, when you're pushing them, it becomes like you're X, Y, and Z.
That's why I said you gotta stop. You can't go at it mentally, like, trying to help this person. Like, you can only do but so much. Like, you gotta take that mental strain and stress off yourself.
Yeah, you can't take it as though you want to help them. You gotta be like, because obviously their mental is somewhere else. Like, they want to be there, but it's something else that's blocking that importance of, that's keeping them from doing it. And that you don't know about.
Facts.
That they're not even speaking to you about. So all you can do is just keep extending the offer. Like, yo, what's good with you? You good? Or you trying to come out tonight? I got this going on. You know, you might can get this done, get this. You might can pop off. You feel me? Now you ain't coming back. All right, I'll hit you later.
That's real shit. I even learned that, like, how you say shit to people when you talking to them, like, instead of saying, like, yo, I think you need to do this, like, yo, I suggest to you, you feel me, as a suggestion, try this out. Like, how you talk to people, too, like, I had to learn that shit the absolute hardest way, like, and then when somebody else broke it down to me, like, it's key words that you never really notice because it's what you've always been hearing. It's what you're used to hearing. Like, yo, you need to do this, or you should do this. Not, hey, yo, have you ever tried doing this? Or I suggest trying doing this. Or just a little word of advice. Like, and even the tone. So, like, with a friendship, like, with a friendship,
definitely affect people.
Like, especially with friends, like, when it's a friend that knows you, like, you can say some positive shit, but if you say it in a tone, they gonna be like, yo, what's wrong with you, yo? And you know damn well the tone that you had, you like, nothing. I'm just trying to help. Like, I'm just trying to help. Like, it's all about how you say, like, nah, yo, I'm just trying to help you, you feel me? I see something in you. It's all about how you go at it. Like, it really takes a lot to, like, try to kung fu a conversation with people sometimes, especially when it's somebody that you genuinely fuck with, you love, that's your mans, that's your homegirl, that's your rider, your ace, whatever you want to call them, and you just want them to succeed with you because it's no I in team. Like, we are a team.
See, my tone is trash.
And that's what niggas gotta learn.
My tone is trash. I've tried to scale back a little bit, but I have a lot of passion. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I got 4 male friends. 4. And all my 4, but all of them know how much I love them. But my approach and my delivery is garbage. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is. It's horrible. Like, my man can tell you, like, yo, I goes in.
I mean, that's a passion that when you care for somebody, that passion gonna come out for real. Like,
and it shows because I see the potential in all my niggas. I see it. I'm there with them. I done been through them. I done seen the struggle. I done had conversations with them and all that shit. My delivery just lacks compassion.
Oh man, it's hard as a
I'm hard. I'm hard.
Truth really ain't soft. Like,
It's not. It's not.
When you think about it,
it's not.
Sometimes that shit can be raw. Like,
it can, and every single time I deliver anything to anyone that I love, it's raw.
But even if you deliver it some raw shit, bro, I say raw shit all the time. Funny. I say it in some real funny ass way.
Well, see, my sarcasm doesn't help with the rawness.
I just got told that same shit.
It doesn't help.
I don't like your sarcasm and your frustration. Well, bitch.
and then that's why I start dropping slurs and shit.
Damn. And it's hard, like, and it's wild because it's like
it's all in your words.
Because how he comes to me is differently from how I come to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll come to me with mad compassion. Like, yo, like, real subtle, real calm, real boom boom. Like, I can come to you calm, but my motherfucking words will still hit you like Tyson and Punch Out.
Bang bang bang.
It still hits you.
But if it hits a person hard enough to where it's like it got them feeling some type of way, 1, it's either true, or 2, it's true and you went too far.
And I'm both.
Because and then when you are a person like that, you can realize the type of people who are gonna be real with you and deal with it. They'll stick around.
But see, I like that. I need that.
Because sometimes when you say those things, at first they're gonna be mad or upset or in their feelings. But then after y'all get off the phone or done texting or whatever the conversation is, they're gonna be like, you know what, it was slightly right. He was a little extra with that shit, but he was slightly right.
But that's the thing, you have to be willing to accept when they say you're being extra.
Yeah, I accept that.
Oh,
I accept. But see, I need like the criticism that I need. If a motherfucker come and hit me in my chest, I need that shit. That's the type of shit I need. I need, like, yo, listen, pull me up by my bootstraps, smack me in my motherfucking face, and tell me to get busy. That's what I need. Like, a motherfucker that come to me soft and all and sweet and all that shit. I'm passive about that. Cause now I feel like you pacifying me. I need that tough ass shit. I need that. Like my motherfucking bro, my man Fats come to me all the time. Hard as a bitch. He don't give a fuck. And that shit moves me. That's the shit that I need. I can't, oh, yo, boom, boom. I don't need that. Smack me on my motherfucking head. Tell me what it is. I need to know. And then that's what I give off.
That's what I'm saying. Since that's what you need, that's what you deliver.
Yeah.
That's not everybody needs.
I was just about to say, like,
Everybody don't need that.
It's not that everybody don't need that.
A lot of people can take it and they still don't need it, but they can, depict certain things from it and be like, you know what, he right, but that.
But I feel like when a lot of people come to me, they come to me for that. They don't come to me for compassion. They don't come to me for the softness. They don't come to me to be sweet. They come to me like, listen, Joose is going to tell me exactly what the fuck it is. He don't give a fuck how I feel about it, and it's going to be blunt.
That's real.
And they take that.
That's what I'm saying. Certain people come to you for certain things, and you know, like, all right, yo, hit me up. He must need some real shit we about to have a conversation.
Yeah. It's been many a times. It's been many times that
I like, yo, what I need to do better.
It's been many times that I done stepped outside. My man done called me. I stepped outside. Like, I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I'm stepping outside. I got you. Let's talk about it.
That's real.
Let's talk about it. I'm going to give you exactly how I feel about it.
And big facts. And you got to have friends like that.
Exactly how
yo, give me 5 minutes, yo. Call me right back. I'm going to be outside. Nigga, I got fuck breaks. Hit me.
Let's get it.
So how do y'all feel about the friends that they listen, but as they listening and then they start trying to give their input and their feedback, they switch it into something about them?
I stopped talking.
I don't call people like that real friends. Because a lot of people who need real friends, like some people just need to vent. Like they just need to air that shit out. Like, yo, this bitch was doing this, or the job doing this happening, blah, blah, blah. They just need to go the fuck off.
Just go hand.
And that's
and
why
then you just say
talking.
Like, yo,
that's real.
That is a fucking lot, my nigga.
That's why you stop talking.
You feel
that
me?
was a whole lot, man.
You stop talking and you listen. That's
Breathe.
it.
Do you need me to pull up and hit a blunt?
That's it.
Do you need me to pull up with the bottle? Pull up, play the game? Like, yo, we need to relax right
now. You know what I mean, motherfucker? Hey, yo, do you need me to meet you at the bar?
That's some real shit.
Like, sometimes you gotta let your man air everything out and then you chime in.
I'm one of those friends.
Like, some people will cut you off and be like, no, that's not what they meant, or that's not what's going on. How do you know what's going on? You didn't even let me finish.
No, speak your shit.
How I'm feeling.
Your shit.
Like, let me put everything out until I'm like, whew. All right, nigga, that was it.
Facts.
And then you chime in.
It's nothing like doing exactly that. And
like, let it all out.
And then all of a sudden, right after relief. Where's my life?
Oh, right here, my bad. I was clapping that.
Right after you do that, whoosh.
That's all you be needing sometimes.
Relief, surely.
And then your man chime in. Sometimes you don't even need your man to talk. You just need your man to chime in, say some shit, say some funny shit, get you laughing. Like, all right, yo, now I can make it through my shit real smooth. I'm gonna hit you when I get off. We gonna really get into the shit when I get off.
But sometimes, it could be a situation where, like, I've had it happen where, like, I perceived it as, like, I'm not tripping. And niggas, like, I told my homies, and then we smoking. After I said all my shit, blunt going back to them, niggas, like, all right, man, nigga, I heard everything that you said. I'm about to dissect this. You was bugging. And I was like, for real? And then when they break it down, and I see it from another perspective, I'm like, damn.
Like, yeah, sometimes
I was tripping, like.
Sometimes after you have an argument or even anything that's happening to you, once you get a third perspective, then you can be like, all right, you know what? Maybe this one, I went too far here. You feel me? Because everybody can take you how you take you.
And like how your friends can take you.
Everybody can't take you in a full cup. Some people need a little tablespoon.
Especially if you
feel me?
It's a lot of sensitive motherfucking people.
Nowadays, oh my gosh, bro. Some people only can take a little eye drop of you, my nigga. You can't give everybody a full cup.
I done said some shit.
And you have to learn people.
Oh my God.
Nowadays in life, you have to learn people and how to deal with them. Because if you just gonna be you, you gonna end up being you, and just with your, like he said, he got 4 friends, and it'll just be him and us 4.
Most things I say,
I offended a whole half a bar.
People are hella sensitive.
I offend everybody.
In the world, since everybody can say how they feel and then end up getting a movement behind it, you can't deal with everybody the same way.
I offend everybody.
Deal with people accordingly.
Because
say things accordingly.
I just don't have a sense.
You're equal opportunity.
I am. I say exactly how I feel, and a lot of people can't take how I feel. And I get that, and that's fine. But if you ask for, like, because I don't volunteer how I feel. I never did. But once you ask me, I feel like you're ready for exactly what I'm going to give you.
This is the thing. If they don't know you,
most
of them know me.
I mean, but like to the average casual. All right, say it's a listener, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they see you out at a bar or something, and they be like, "Yo, so what's your take on da 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 da?"
Mm-hmm.
They don't know you like that. They know you from listening, and if they are listening, they all right. I see. All right, never mind.
I'm saying, if they listen to this, they know exactly how I
see what you say. Like, say it's a coworker that see you in passing.
Yeah.
They just see like you're the water cooler. You cool. We speak. We chop it up about sports. Blah blah blah.
Now you know. Now you know a different part of me.
Like now we drink when we at the work. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me get your intake on this. Me and my lady such and such. And
now you know a different part of me. That's all it is.
Nigga,
but some people you gotta really like, no,
you don't.
Ooh.
If you listen, if you gonna be,
you did what?
If you gonna be true,
you said I should do this.
If you gonna be true to yourself, and someone comes to you and asks you something, they gotta be prepared for whatever it is that you want to bring to them. I'm not telling you something that you want to hear. Fuck you. I don't know you. You asking me a question. Now you are available for my opinion. And my opinion is exactly what it is. I ain't putting sugar on top of shit.
So that's not like, even if somebody be like, yo, you like this shirt?
Yeah, that's the everything. If I don't like it, I don't fuck with that shit. I don't. But if you ask me, I feel like you should be ready for that.
Does your level of rawness go into the severity of the question?
My raw is raw. Now, granted, if you tell me something about your relationship versus your shirt, I'm not gonna give you relationship.
That shirt ugly as fuck.
You a fucking clown.
I'm not gonna give you relationship shit for your shirt.
Yeah.
But it's still gonna be raw. No, I don't like that fucking Dragon Ball Z shit. Take that shit off. No, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Man, I got smoke for all colors.
I'm telling you, if anyone listen, that's why very few.
Change his name to,
that's why very few people come to me. Because I give them everything they don't want to fucking hear.
That's real.
I don't listen. I don't have a reason to hold anything back. I don't sleep next to you at night, so I ain't got to spare your feelings.
So relationship.
See, that's probably that's and that's
so
where he gets
just a rawness.
And I think that's
if you're asking me, then I'm telling you,
you can't hit your rawness that you hit your niggas with, the rawness that you hit your female.
Yeah, you can.
You cannot.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. Because when a woman is in her emotional state, that's all raw.
But when we,
When they in that state, they not looking for raw.
Okay, well I'm sorry. What you not looking for? I'm sorry.
That's just never gonna.
I'm sorry. I'm keeping the buck with myself because at the end of the day, I sleep with myself.
I'm just saying that's never gonna work.
I mean, for you, it may work for you and yours, but for what I'm looking for, it'll work for me and mine. It'll work for me and mine. That's what I'm saying. Like, just like you said, different strokes. Just like you said, different strokes for different folks. What works for you in your house may not work for me in my house. I may find someone who has the same amount of rawness that I do, and in your house, you may find someone who has the same amount of compassion as you do.
I see what you're doing there.
That's what I'm saying. What works for you works for you. What works for me works for me. I would never judge you for what goes on in your career and what goes on for mine and what goes on in mine. If me and Shorty happy and you and your Shorty happy, everything's good.
So wrong there, you be the nigga there like, oh my gosh.
I think that's the
What is going on in this bitch?
That's the problem with people. Like everybody tries to be in everybody's shit. Like they take that.
There you go.
There
you go.
Business.
I mind my fucking business. I mind my fucking business. I don't give a listen. My man gonna come to me on some real nigga shit. Yeah. He needs some advice. I'm gonna come, but me being in his bushes, I'm not there.
Oh yeah, they be like, hey, you talking to Jack? Nah.
No, he didn't. And real shit, not that he's lying or trying to save me, he didn't. Because I only come to him what I need to come to him for.
Like we have random conversations throughout the week, but to be like knowing his move by move.
No. Absolutely not, man. Anyone knows that move?
I barely know my own move.
I move on my dolo. I don't tell my left hand, my right man how my right hand is moving.
I be trying to tell niggas that dolo shit is like
that dolo shit is how I get down.
Was a reason, son.
I mean, I was always reason. It was weird because I was a lonely stoner when I wanted to be the lonely stoner.
Nobody needs to know shit,
but
I don't need to know.
I didn't tell nobody shit. Like I was very private, but I always like had my crew with me. Like,
I mean, my niggas, my brothers is my brothers. They know what they know.
See, my crew in high school was very like it was like my cousin, which was females, and then like my niggas, and then like it was my circle, but it was just like it was a lot. It was very diverse, like.
I mean, mine is. I mean, I got well, no, not really. I got a bunch of married niggas in my circle, but I'm probably the only one that's out here that's not married. But I'm also not doing like I'm not out here doing reckless shit either. You understand what I'm saying? I move very strategically. Most of my moves are calculated, so I'm not out here just reckless.
Very calculated.
I am.
To see with everything.
And if I'm not doing anything, I'm legitimately not doing anything. I'm in the crib chilling by my fucking self or chilling with my son. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all I do. But I just feel like you should move, you know, in your own silence.
Yeah, that's why a lot to me nowadays a lot of people's circles is too fucking big.
No, I ain't got no circle, nigga. I got an octagon and
Like,
it's solid
like how
ass
people
niggas in my shit.
like you get a new job, you start getting cool with people, you invite people to your fucking house.
No, hell no.
Hell no. I worked at Envy almost 8 years. You know how many people been in my house? Probably 2 of them.
See, me more so.
More people been in my house that didn't work at Envy, that worked at other providers.
Word.
How many times you been in my house?
A couple times.
A couple.
I'm just saying to get the invite.
No. I get you saying.
I have to fuck with you enough to invite you. Invite
I'm
you
a
to
very,
my crib type shit.
I'm
like,
a very private individual.
Like I'm a cool guy. Like everybody will fuck with me at a job. But for me to fuck with you and invite you to my crib, that's a whole nother level, dog.
My nigga, I can fuck with you to the death. You ain't coming to my crib.
House?
You ain't coming to my crib.
Invite you in my home, that's a whole nother level.
You ain't coming to my crib.
You drink out my cups, nigga?
Just because we share a couple fugs and chop it up about sports and crack jokes at work.
We crack jokes at work, nigga, outside. I don't know you.
That's what we do. You get the dap, man. You get the dap at the mall. What's up, G? How you been?
Damn.
You go to work tomorrow? Hell no. I'm off.
Shit, you getting this because cleanliness is next to godliness.
But that's it.
You getting the the bottom of the fist. That's what you get.
To my crib.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't fucking with that shit.
My fucking crib.
I ain't fucking with that shit.
I gotta know way more about you, bro. Than you smoke fugs and you like the Lakers.
You got relax.
I'm just saying. That's me personally.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Just because we cool at work, we ride the same line and all that. Nah,
that's real shit, bro.
Fuck that.
All right, man. We're gonna get into the to my man's benediction, man. What you got for me?
Nigga, I ain't got my fucking shit.
Okay, well, nigga, you a man of the cloth, nigga.
Right, I got you.
Fuck.
Oh man.
You go to church every Sunday. Can't recite shit.
That is definitely not what I do.
When you go more than I go. You can't recite shit. Far about passing, nigga.
I mean, none of my benedictions and none of them has been religious.
Well, just make it deep, motherfucker. Damn.
But yeah, we coming into May. About to go into the summertime.
We're in May.
Oh yeah, we definitely are in May.
Coming in. It's the 7th.
It's the starting of May. And
rent's due.
We getting flowers. My man got him one hoe.
Hey.
It's about to be the summertime.
Hey.
You know how people like to break those wintertime contracts. Stay positive this summer. Stay clean. Stay strapped.
My man is all over the place. This shit, stay clean, stay strapped.
And stay out of other people's business. That's the main thing. Stay out of other people's business. Find you some real friends and stay out of people's business. If your real friend can't let you vent for 20, 30 minutes without them saying a motherfucking thing, then what? What? No? Then there ain't no real fucking friend. Y'all stay blessed. Always follow us. 2Brokedudepodcast every fucking way.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
YouTube,
Stitcher, Apple.
We try to get enough subscribers so we can go live on YouTube as well. Follow us everywhere.
SoundCloud. We everywhere.
Chime in, comment.
Please
listen. We've been leaving a number at the bottom of the live, but nobody's yet to call in.
Don't just like some shit. Comment.
We comment back on our pictures that we post.
We want to hear what you say.
We comment back on Twitter. We comment back on Facebook. We comment back on Instagram. We will comment back on YouTube.
Everything.
We got an email up. Holla at us.
Yeah, man. Send us some DMs. I'll talk to y'all. I will. I ain't doing shit up sometimes.
Right. Sometimes we might let somebody come up and chill with us and chop it up.
Yeah, big facts. And listen, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know, this is a safe space for us. And if you fuck with us and you are people,
it's a positive statement.
Come through.
Come up here with no negativity.
Yeah, please don't keep that bullshit with you.
Drunk and disorderly.
Nah, we good.
We have never been drunk and disorderly. Some of our guests may have been.
I feel.
We,
and then
as the hosts, have not been guests. Have been drunk and disorderly.
No. I appreciate that.
Come up here with some positive vibes, and you just want to hang out, drink, chop it up on a topic, or you just want to go in. Let us know. We are selective.
Yeah, very selective. Very, because I will fucking swipe left, delete your shit.
We will tell you the wrong address.
Fuck you.
I ain't the last minute.
Sure, I'm not even replying. Fuck out of here.
Anything that make us want to change our minds, we will.
Big facts.
Y'all have a blessed week. We will see y'all next Tuesday.
Y'all ready for
any hope for the juice?
I got some hope for the juice, man. Since we are
somebody said we're not answering.
That's fine. It's Kevin. Fuck him. We're a fairly new podcast. We're only 31 episodes in, and first of all, I want to thank every and anyone who listens to us and chimes in, Instagram, Twitter, all of those. We really appreciate it. Trust me, we be bored of shit and we don't mind replying to anything that you guys are saying. So
definitely,
it is Urban Podcast Month 2019 hashtag 2019 UPM
podcast.
Anywhere, all the shows that we are affiliated with, all the shows that we listen to on the daily, Relevant Regulars, Shop Talk Podcast, Joe Budden Podcast, Conversations,
Dictators, is that?
Dictators. We do like them. I really do enjoy
everybody
them.
At 1500.
Yeah,
shout them out. 1500 City, 1500 Radio.
The Ignorant Agenda. Cheech, shout out, brother. You right here, brother. Come on.
I'm stoned like I am on my show.
The Baking Hour.
Baking Hour.
I just want if you are
you've been getting bacon
if you are into podcasts, tune into your favorite ones, shout them out, support them, retweet their shit, support their shit.
If you want advice about starting yours, the struggles,
all of that. We here, we answer anything. The trials and tribulations, the ups and the downs.
Come on your show.
Come talk. Yeah, come on. Shit. Talk some shit. I'm real aggressive. I'm sorry if I offend anyone from this moment on. I also don't give a fuck.
Okay.
But
roll up and pull up.
I mean, but this is episode 31. This is our first Urban Podcast celebration. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We out, baby.
2Brokedudepodcast.
Oh.
Damn.
My fault, bro.
You good, G. Everybody.